Today is February 15th, the second month of the year 2023. It is fun now to consider the crossover point, the transitional point of, of fully living and fully sustaining, self sustaining life as a day trader. That's going to require me to achieve a certain P&L level each month. And I have a number. What the first number is the account value, and the other is the consistency in the amount that I extract from the market. When those two numbers align, then it will replace however minimal my wage is as a dishwasher. That stability requires a balance and a consistent return in order to replace that that critical financial support that I use right now. So it's fun to think about the possibilities uh, and the outcome and the and essentially uh, essentially what that means is it's essentially being a kite, and the string has been severed so that I can fly around without being attached to anything, and limiting myself from being mobile in this world. And that is completely transitioning into a consistently profitable day trader. And I've been using that string of words in order to describe the goal that I have. Realistically speaking, um, despite the fact that the uh, efforts have been uh, pulled into the day trading life, I have not achieved that consistency yet. But it is now fun to talk about when that will occur. When will it occur? Will it occur? Will it occur at a point? So I have certain numbers in mind. When I achieve that certain number, uh, and again, the return. I heard from professional day traders that there could be some dry days, such as months that could be flat or to being to losing. So that means that I have to have in addition to the nest egg that I have, which is essentially that is being depleted. So the first thing that I need to have and consider is having enough in my bank account to sustain uh, periods of drawdowns that could replenish what I have, what I need in order to perpetuate my day trading career. The second part is the constant feeding, a consistency that can be withdrawn on a periodic basis that allows me to pay the bills and unchain me, unstring me from the day-to-day rigors of being employed, other than being a day trader. And so that also requires a capital that it needs to be tied to day trading, that needs to sit in the trading account. So there has to be a constant stream of these things that must exist between the trading account and the bank, that the bank will hold the savings that I require in order to sustain myself in certain unanticipated situations, as well as the constant replenishment of my bank that needs to be, that is used to pay for something like cell phone bills and rent and things like that. So then I have to have a sufficient amount of capital that's in my trading account that allows me to be flexible enough to achieve a set target. And that set target obviously will change based on the success that I have on an incremental basis. One interesting thing I've seen on yesterday's trading was that the after the CPI numbers were disclosed, I've noticed that it had like stair steps. So stair steps were essentially they were neutral between buyers and sellers, and then there will be a drastic move down, and then there will be a time will lapse where the selling and buying will be equal, and so it will move on a time scale, and then it would transition down further, but that step was shorter, which essentially equated to the fact that the selling has slowed and was about to take off. And so essentially, if I were to revert that, that essentially is the way that a professional day trader will do in creating a bigger and bigger return each on a periodic basis. So when those three things are aligned, then I can seriously think about completely transitioning into a day trader as my main source of life. Until then, it's fun to talk about, and I'm hoping that I'm fortunate that I have a dishwashing job that allows me to that the owner is kind enough to say, hey, come back tomorrow for now.